Hey guys, welcome. I hope you all are doing fantastic. Thank you for joining me. So, today is just another general reading. Um, how do women view you? Just a fun reading, okay? So, we have three groups for you to choose from. Group one, the blue apatite. Group two, the clear quartz geode. And group three, the amethyst, okay? So, how do women view you? Group one, two, and three. Feel free to pause the video for a moment if you need to take a minute to choose your group, but I will see you guys in your readings. Hey, welcome. If you have chosen the first group, the blue appetite, then this reading is for you. How do women view you? Okay. Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords upright, we have Page of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Swords all upright. How do women view you? Sorry, if it's not straight, it's gonna really bug me. Okay. Alright, so how do women view you? So women generally find you pretty cool and talkative. They think you like to share, new information, new things. Women do think you have a wow factor or a shock factor about you, and this does feel like it's referring to your appearance. So whether it's whether the way you're dressed, maybe your hair's like a bright color, I don't know, maybe you're just like really beautiful, but something about you is pretty shocking. Like for me, I have like scars like all over me, so maybe that could be shocking to some people, so it could be something like that too. um so yeah, so women could think you do have like a shock or wow factor about you in terms of your appearance. They do feel like you are pretty assertive and generally quite direct. They do think you're friendly, but maybe they kind of feel like you don't really like to meet new people, that you're not very open to new people, but you're friendly nonetheless. Regardless, like they do view you as loving. But it feels like the women that view you as loving are women that don't know you as well. Women see you as stubborn as well and not easily swayed. Like a lot of women see you as definitely having a mind of your own. They appreciate that you're straight talking, that you're not manipulative as well. Like women do view you as busy, maybe in a rush, or like fast talking, or you like to keep yourself, kind of busy, you know what I mean? Um, Women who don't know you very well, like some women who don't know you very well, do see you as intimidating. Um, but these women, like, they feel like you're intentionally intimidating. So maybe there's like certain environments where women feel like you are, intimidating, imposing, um, but they do feel like it's intentional. Women also view you as very intelligent, very smart, but these are mostly women that don't know you again. Women do think you're always discovering new things about yourself, maybe about places, maybe about, foods, places to eat, places to go, information, stuff like that. Um, this also feels like it could be in terms of like personal growth, and just maybe you're someone that kind of gets interested in a lot of different things. So women could view you like that. They definitely think you like to learn. um they think you like to grow through experiences and kind of by throwing yourself into new things. They see you as spontaneous and a little fearless. The women that know you think you're quite serious, or you seem a bit more serious recently. So this could be a recent change that some women have noticed. Women definitely view you as a leader, not a follower. They think you really don't care about what other women are doing. Like they definitely think you're very much doing your own thing. Um, like they view you as emotional but not sensitive, a little bit closed off. They think maybe you don't really divulge much information about yourself, maybe like super personal information. But women view you as having the answers, you know? They think you're smart, they think you have all the answers, like they think you have everything figured out, you know? So they also view you as honest, not only honest with them, but honest with yourself. Women see you as like self sufficient, you know? They think you've reached a breakthrough recently, or there's a certain woman who has noticed or seen or thinks that you've reached a breakthrough. But for some of you, it could be that there's a specific woman that feels like she's cracked the surface with you, like cracked your shell, that you've allowed her in. Why does this sound like a vampire? You know, when you have to invite them into your house or they can't come in. I'm not saying this woman is a vampire though at all. But yeah, women view you generally as quite elegant. Could be the way you carry yourself, could be the way you talk, the way you dress. Women definitely view you as ambitious and driven. They definitely see you as more action oriented for sure. Like maybe you don't talk about it, you be about it, you know? So yeah, they definitely view you as action oriented, you know? Aww. Unfortunately, you could have a few haters. I mean, I guess. But mainly women that don't know you very well. Because it feels like once women do kind of get to know you, like they definitely view you as like loyal, you know, committed and creative. Maybe, I feel like maybe regardless of whether they get to know you, they could still feel a little bit jelly in regards to you. But yeah, most women think you're quite spicy, you know, and exciting. It feels like a lot of women kind of watch you and like they get ideas from you, they learn from you, but they do it from a distance. Like they definitely don't want you to know, like they're definitely discreet about it. But yeah, people definitely, well, women definitely watch how you move, watch how you do certain things, you know. Like you could find that a lot of women, I don't want to say copy because that's not what it feels like, but kind of like do kind of get, you know, a lot of, they learn new things from you for sure, you know? And like there are certain qualities that you have that they do try to maybe like embody themselves. Um, so yeah, women view you as patient and diligent for the most part. They do think you have experienced a lot of unfairness and injustice in your life, but overall, like they see you as super strong, you know? But that is all I have for those of you who chose this group. I do hope it could be helpful. I do hope it could be like, I don't know, fun reading. But I'm wishing you guys the best, alright? Bye. Hey, welcome if you have chosen the second group, the clear quartz geo in this reading. to you. How do women view you in general? We have Eight of Cups upright, we have Queen of Cups in reverse, and we have the Temperance card in reverse. Okay, so I know this is supposed to be like a fun reading. That was my intention anyway. But I am still going to just read the messages as is. Like, if it doesn't resonate, don't take it personal. And just, you know. So, how do women generally view you? All right, so women generally think that there's things or something that you need to leave behind you. They think by getting rid of something, right, it will change your life positively. It could be something that you're doing, it could be a mind frame, but they kind of feel like it's up to you to change your life positively or to remove something from your life so that you can change your life positively, you know? Some women could think you'd benefit from getting another job. This reading sounds and kind of feels kind of personal, so most of these messages could actually be from women who know you or women who think they know you. So yeah, women could view you as holding on to negative beliefs, maybe beliefs about yourself. They could think you aren't very confident at times. A lot of women feel like you don't give yourself enough credit, so they feel like the negative self-talk needs to stop. They believe that you need to start, you know, believing in yourself and kind of sorry. So yeah, women generally kind of view you as emotional. Um, they could believe you feel sorry for yourself. It feels like they could either even know you feel sorry for yourself. Maybe you kind of, you know, said it, right, or shown them. But for others of you, it's almost like, okay, if I was in this person's position, I kind of feel sorry for myself too. So they kind of maybe think that from their own experience, like if I was going through that, that's how I would feel, right? So they could believe you feel sorry for yourself, whether you've shown them that or not. But it feels like they understand, though. You know, it feels like they definitely have compassion for you, right? But they do view you as drained, dealing with a difficult home life as well. Maybe they feel like you deal with a lot of conflict within your home, or that's something that, you know, maybe happened in the past. But this does feel more like a present thing, that they, you know, kind of believe. So yeah, women, they think you don't like conflict, that you don't do well when dealing with conflict. Women see you as really kind, though, you know, and as someone that doesn't impose on other people. They do view you as maybe feeling abandoned. They also recognize the ways that you have been abandoned. They feel like you're doing some soul searching at the moment. Some think you could benefit from therapy or just help and support in general. Um, they could think that you need, or you would, benefit pulling back from other things so that you can focus on yourself. Women do view you as like thinking a lot, maybe in your head a lot, like you seem like you're always in deep contemplation. But women view you as someone who kind of gets on with things regardless of how you feel, regardless of what's going on. So yeah, women do view you as exhausted, perhaps emotionally exhausted. Women see you as believing, like you believing that you don't have any prospects. Women think that that's the way you see yourself. And they often feel like you're waiting for someone to save you. They think you need to find ways to save yourself. I mean, some women could view you as naive, or they feel like you're prone to manipulation, or, that something that maybe happened a lot in the past. Some women could think it is difficult to be around you. So when I was clarifying why women find it difficult to be around you, that was clarified by the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. Do you know how like some people do find it hard to kind of be around people who are kind of going through things? Um, I don't know what that is about, but yeah, some people, do find that hard for whatever reason. Um, but yeah, women could see you as anxious and scattered at times. A lot of women view you as independent though, but may think that you don't necessarily want to be independent, or it's just a lot of hard work. They could see you as struggling in relationships, or again, like maybe they feel like that's been a theme, that maybe you've always struggled in relationships. But yeah, some women could view you as, frustrated, aggravated, and impatient. Like a lot of women definitely view you as quite stressed. Um, some see you overindulging in things that may not be good for you, long or short term. Some women could view you as one-sided in arguments or conflict. Some women could view you as short-sighted, like not being able to kind of think or see long term, maybe plan long term, or kind of just, see your prospects long term. And some women also think that you could benefit from thinking some of your priorities. But that is all that is coming through for those of you who chose this group. Wait, I just want to see something. So some of you could be quite reserved about maybe about your personal life, maybe about your growth, but it feels like the perspective that most women have on you, it doesn't feel like it's right. Like say for example, they see you as being in a bad place, but you could be in a great place, but maybe you kind of like, maybe you're not really someone that advertises what's going on in your, in your life. Maybe you kind of let people think whatever they want to think about you, and you're just going to do you regardless. So yeah, that's the kind of vibe I get. But I do hope this reading can make sense, and I'm wishing you guys the best. All right. Hello, gorgeous people. If you've chosen the third group, then this reading is for you. Okay. So, women, how do they view you? All right. So we have the Seven of Cups upright, We have the Fool in reverse and we have the Three of Cups. Do you know what? I feel like I rarely ever see the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups in my reading. So it's quite nice to see them today, actually. I never see these two cards. Anyways, so how do women view you? Okay, where were we? All right, so women view you as lovely. Like they generally think you're super positive. Um, they definitely feel like you have like a good vibe about you. Some women do find you flirty, but women generally just see you as very playful, very kind. Women do view you as idealistic. They think you may live in your head, like they could think your head is in the clouds at times. You know, they could think you're into fantasy. For some of you, they could think you're like into, dress up and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, I don't know, is it costumes? It may be dress up. It could be costume, like for like very few of you, right? But it could be like dressing up, like just kind of looking spiffy and all that. Um, so yeah, women could think you do like to dress nicely. They do think you definitely like to make an effort when it comes to your appearance. But women could generally, even though you are lovely, right, and you are super positive and optimistic, right, women could think you aren't really committed to them like that. Like they don't really think you're interested in them like that. Um, but these are mostly women that know you, right? They Women also think that maybe you aren't the best at making decisions. Women could think you're not committed to them because you seem too distracted almost. They definitely view you as beautiful and talented. Women definitely think you stand out and think you're always changing. Like they could think you wear a lot of hats. They could think that you have multiple personalities. Um, some women could feel like you aren't committed to only one person. Like this does feel like it's in terms of relationships and love. Sorry, one moment. So some women can maybe believe you're not really into relationships, that you're kind of maybe preferring to be free. So yeah, women, they see you as spontaneous. They think you don't really consider the consequences of things, or you do, but you just don't care. Um, but yeah, women, they like that you don't fold or crumble under pressure. They may even think you enjoy the pressure. They definitely view you as feisty at times. Like women view you as tempting though. Like there's something about you that's enticing, a bit sexy and seductive. There are some women or a specific woman that thinks your career goals are, unrealistic, air quotes, in their opinion. Women do think you like public attention, but it doesn't really. They think maybe you like attention or the attention that you do get. but they don't necessarily think you feed on it or anything like that, you know? Or they don't really feel like you kind of go out of your way to like get attention. It's just something that happens. So yeah, women think that you aren't very cautious. They think you're definitely too trusting at times. They do worry that you may be gullible. They feel like they could feel like you're being taken advantage of, or they think your niceness or your receptivity makes people take advantage of you, or makes you maybe more prone to be, kind of targeted in that way. Or they kind of think you're too friendly at times. Women like to work with you. So some of your female colleagues could really like you, really enjoy working with you. So people, or women view you as having a really good support system. Women generally see you as quite happy, and at peace, right? Um, some women definitely view you as inspiring, especially your positivity. And if any of you are artists, your art is very inspiring. But women generally see you as like healthy, maybe you're very fit physically. They assume, like, women look at you, or maybe they know you, and they assume you have a lot to be grateful for. And some women could think you like to party, but women generally get the vibe that you aren't really looking for any new friends, But that is all that's coming through for those of you who chose this group with you. I hope it could make sense. Um, but I'm wishing you guys the best, all right? Please take care. Bye.